What's going on, guys? 1993 Mazda CX-5. Window switch kept going out. I don't have wiring schematics, so I went through at least 15 fuses. All I can tell you is that when you go to your passenger window switch, your red and white is your main power, and your ground is obviously your main ground. I know that because these two other wires, they go to your door latch, and this here go to your motor. So with no wiring schematics, the way I figured this out is my main amp fuse, which is that one right there. I went through so many fuses that I've already ran out of normal fuses, so I will be putting a normal fuse back in there. That fuse kept blowing with two whenever this thing was connected. So this got disconnected and that fuse would not blow, and essentially this got replaced and it did not fix the problem. At that point, that's when I got the car. Knowing that this is not the problem, I went ahead and disconnected everything else but the switch, and I realized that the switch was still blowing the fuse with everything out except the switch. So I later realized that the switch would only blow if you had this in the on position, not in the off. So you go to the back of the switch with it on and it would blow that fuse, and your two main wires for the passenger side switch, which gets enabled by this, are your black and red and your red and black. You follow them, they convert into your green and white and your black and white. I follow those wires all the way through to the back of that little BCM or fuse array. Nothing. I went all the way to the passenger side seat, and same thing. If the fuse keeps blowing whenever you enable something on the passenger side seat, you start by disconnecting components. So I removed this here and I disconnected this, and the fuse did not blow, even with the master switch being enabled on. It did not blow. So at that point I knew that my short was from here down to the switch. As I came down, there was something shorting out two cables, the green right here to the blue and black right there. And something that I found to be very odd, out of all the electrical jobs that I have done, this, which seems to be a Mazda screw, goes mounted like so. And I mean, this is a 93. It came out and it fell in between those two wires and essentially was making the contact. And as you can see the burn marks on that screw. Every time a fuse was installed, it just kept arcing and burning into the screw. So there you go. No wiring schematics. I couldn't find anything. I'm pretty sure you need some all data or Mitchell's, Reynolds, but 2 hours worth of work done.